I'm Ben Malcolmson, author of Walk On. Early on in my time in college, I was trying to figure out what I was going to study, what my major was going to be, and I stumbled through a few options and finally figured out that I really would enjoy journalism. So I applied to the journalism school and started working for the school newspaper, and I really enjoyed it because it got me around some really exciting opportunities. I got to cover a volleyball team at first, and then I got transitioned and got to cover the football team at USC. And the fun part is it forces you to do work at a deadline, and it forces you to do work under pressure, and you get to interact with a lot of really, really cool people and people that are at the top of their field, and it's just an exciting opportunity to come put your skills together with fun opportunities to meet cool people and be around sports, and it was really, really fun for me. And through all that, I got to expand my creativity, and that's another really cool part about journalism, was that I got to be put in situations where my creativity got to kind of grow a little bit. And so I got an idea, well, why don't I do a day in the life of Pete Carroll? And I put myself out on a limb and asked him if I could follow him around all day and write a story about that. And he said, yes, go for it. And then that kind of led to a series of day in the life of stories. And I got to be a women's cross-country runner for a day and go through a workout with them, and I got my butt kicked. They were incredible. And then got to be an equipment manager for a day and was doing laundry in the equipment room. And it developed this really cool niche that I got to be day in the life of and really bring readers on the inside. And that was a really fun thing about journalism, was that I got to do things that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. And then that eventually led to me asking Coach Carroll if I could try out for the football team, kind of as a joke, and be a student newspaper reporter who was trying out for the #1 football team in the country. And all this stuff wouldn't have been possible if I wasn't a journalism major, if I hadn't worked for the school newspaper. And it really opened up a lot of doors that were ultimately very life-changing for me. For those that are considering journalism, whether in high school or college or beyond, it's an incredible field because it presents so many neat opportunities to you. Whether you're into sports or entertainment or news, it's something that is such a vital part of our culture today, and has always been historically, and continues to be. And it's just a really fun way to combine your skills of writing and people skills and share a service and be able to provide information for people. And it's something that's so needed and so vital to our communities on a small scale and on a large scale around the country and around the world. And ultimately it opens up doors and leads to things that you would have never experienced otherwise. And so if you're going to go into it with all your heart, using all your passion, and know that it's going to lead to things. For me, it led to something I could have never imagined. And for so many other people, it just opens up some really amazing doors.